Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. That's caught by Marquez Callaway.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And Lance now to throw. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Stiff-armed him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. The numbers last week for Mitchell. 18 carries, 59 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Mitchell. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack on 1st down, Lance completes it to the tight end Kittle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the 6. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. This one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Flush to his right. this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Perkins flushed out right, finding room to the 20. Touchdown, LA! Van Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Ray McLeod to return. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On 2nd down, it's Mitchell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball.
Touchdown 49ers! Marquez Callaway, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Off-play action. Perkins. They'll roll him out right. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Operating from the gun, Perkins. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, Perkins. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he returns this to the 22. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing is Lance on third down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lance. They'll find Ayuk open right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Dancing to his left. Now the ball comes loose, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. On first down, Akers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They'll run on first down. Akers, and down to the 36-yard line here. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Perkins. He'll get this one to Cobb complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Rams. Jacob Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd and 7, Lance got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Here's Lance to throw it. And he'll find McLeod on the right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a give right side. Mitchell. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Lance. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lance steps away. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Perkins. Buying time to his left. Oh,
and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Lance.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Lance now on first down.
Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Mitchell again.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
To throw is Perkins.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
From the 31, Lance. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Lance looking to throw it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's taken in at the 9. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Perkins. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's brought down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st down, Akers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Perkins flushed out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On the handoff, it's Akers. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run here with Akers. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
They'll look to run with Akers. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Gay is on for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. McLeod now on the return. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So Lance and the Niners down 28-21. 20 seconds to go. He's going to let it fly. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 33. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well,